for a big fish. Looks like a perfect island over here. I've got a beach that faces north, so most of the predominant winds around this area are going to be from the south. Got quite a strong south blowing now, so I can see that this is going to be a perfect little beach. It's going to be a little bit protected, even though it looks like there's a lot of swell on the beach, and getting on the beach might be a little bit difficult, but if I get on there safely without losing all my stuff, I'll be stoked and I'll be able to set up. And looks like tomorrow we're gonna have a little bit less swell, so should be perfect for launching in the morning. Woo! What a perfect little beach. It's a little paradise. Okay, I've always wanted to go on a kayak adventure, go out to a little island in the middle of nowhere, and I've just done it. I am in the middle of nowhere, just pulled up on my own little private beach, little island in the middle of nowhere, got my own little cave that I'm going to camp in, and I've got myself a little adventure. I brought enough food to survive for about 1 day, and I've got 4 days. So I'm going to have to fish hard, catch everything I need to survive, and it's going to be awesome because I love fishing. Got my kayak here. I'm familiar with this area, so I'm sure we won't have much trouble catching some fish. But the main thing is just having a little adventure, being self-sufficient and living on an island, living the dream. Let's do this. Well, here's my little cave. I'm a little bit worried about the water last night came into the cave. There's nowhere else on this island I can camp that's going to be dry. It's all cliff face down the other side. And the swell's dropped off, so hopefully the high tide at midnight will not come into my cave and ruin everything. I'm just about to set up and hopefully get everything to the back of the cave where it's going to be nice and dry. And I'll tie the kayak up. She shouldn't float off anywhere. Yeah, it looks like the water's a long way off, but we're right on low tide. But yeah, you can see how recently it's just come right up into here. But there's a bit of a ledge up into this cave, and I can put all my stuff down the back there, have a little fire. But yeah, with the dropping swell, it's likely not to come up that far. Fingers crossed. Well, this is my first feed on the island. I've only just got here in the afternoon, so it's coming into dusk now. I've just been doing a bit of exploring, getting organised. I caught 3 of these on the way in. These are Australian herring. This is about the biggest one I've ever caught in my life. Yeah, they're normally around this size. This is what I normally be using for bait. Seeing this is all I've got for tonight, I'm going to be cooking these up. I've got flour, salt and pepper pre-made. I'll just put the fillets in there, chuck them in the frying pan, and these are actually pretty delicious fish. And hopefully this will be my bait over the next couple of days. I'll be catching some really big fish. Well, I just had my first night in the cave, and I must say I got pretty good sleep. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning, pretty chilly, so I've had to get the fire going. Now when I said I didn't bring much food, what I meant was I had 1 sandwich, 3 apples and a pack of peanuts. And so far I've eaten 1 apple, opened the packet of peanuts, and I'm about to have the sandwich breakfast. So from here on in it's going to be all fresh fish, which I'm about to get on the water in about an hour and start working on getting lunch. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good day. Bit of an easterly blowing, so it's pretty chilly this time of the morning. It's about 12 degrees Celsius. But yeah, I've got some the right clothing, so I should be warm enough to get out there and catch some fish. But yeah, I definitely had to get this morning fire going just so I could get myself out of my swag. But yeah, I'm looking forward to today. See what it brings, eh? Yeah. On. Good start to the day. Great start to the day. Hooked up. Already got a few herring and squid. Got lines everywhere. Squid jig is in the water. Big solid hookup. Bit of weight there. Not overly huge. Probably a small kingy, I'd say. It's coming in quite easy. I don't know what this is going to be. Often when they get close to the kayak, they realise they're hooked and they go for it like this. Oh. Yeah, like that. Give me a bit of a sleigh ride here. Yoo-hoo! Oh, I love this. Ah! Yes! Yeah, bit of strength. Still calling for a small kingy, but these fish bite hard. Yeah! I know. She looks like a snapper. You're kidding me. Oh!
It's a big snapper. No way. I've never had one of these take a big light bait. I had a huge herring bait on then. That is a monster fish.
That is a beast of a fish.
Yeah! Ooh. Take a look at that for a big fish. Taking a live herring. That is a monster. That's got to be, oh, I'm saying 9-10 kilos. That is a beast of a snapper. Here I am. This is a bycatch for kingfish and Samson fish. Unbelievable. Oh, I can't believe I am stoked. Woo! Woo! Got an even bigger run this time. Seems to be coming in. Maybe it's just coming this way. I think it's just coming this way. This is going to go off. Yep, here we go. He's going to see the kayak and he's going to run. What have we got here? Well, he's come right up. Another snapper. You're kidding me. It would have been another snapper. Smaller one. Oh, this one is about to come off the hook. And again. And another beautiful snapper. Who would have thought that would take a live herring? It's still a nice fish. Probably around the 4 kilo mark. But yeah, that's my limit for the day, 2 snapper. And my family are going to be happy. Amazing start to the morning. I've caught a herring. Then I've chucked out a live herring. Got onto a big snapper. And I thought, oh, I'll catch another herring. I've cast out my herring lure. It's just on 6 pound line. It's a tiny little lure. And I think I'd hooked a snapper on that. It nearly spooled me. Only got 200 metres of 6 pound line. Huge run. Chased it in the kayak and then I dropped it. So I thought it was time to get the camera out. But yeah, it's a pretty windy, ugly morning, but man, there's some fish around. So I'm just going to try catch another herring. Maybe I'll get a snapper. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if I get another live herring on the big rod, I'll be catching another snapper. And then that's it for me. Only got a limit of 2 snapper per day. Then I'll be just chasing kingfish. Which is what I'm chasing anyway. Just getting snapper as a bycatch. Well, after a good morning fishing, just come back to my cave for a bit of a break. Yeah, it's just an amazing session. I got one good snapper today, but the fish that I lost, you know, there were times when, yeah, I didn't get time to put the camera on. I changed out because the Stella 18,000 was a bit massive for catching the snapper, so I changed out, started using the 3000 Certate with 20 pound line, and yeah, I just got absolutely worked. Nearly spooled a couple of times, so as soon as I changed to lighter gear I started getting the bigger fish. So anyway, come in for a bit of a breather, probably head out a bit later. Just having a nice cold beer, and also for lunch I've got this little specialty. This is soy sauce and wasabi. So out the kayak I can just cut up some herring. I often do this, little slices, sashimi, delicious. Oh well, it's good to have a bit of a breather, but the action was going off just while I was out there then, and the wind's dropped off a fair bit, so pretty keen to get straight back out, really. Yep, one beer, back out. Yeah, I think it's time to change rigs. A few of these squid around too, they seem to be taking my live baits. But yeah, not a bad size one, but delicious. I'm not using an 18,000 Stella and a King Samson P6 rod because I'm trying to catch snapper. This is actually for Samson fish and kingfish, so these fish get up to around 30 kilos. Well, they get even bigger, but I've caught them up to 30 kilos in this area, so I'm using the heavy gear. But yeah, seem to be getting snapper as a bycatch at the moment. Can't complain about that. Can't believe these snapper are eating these whole herring. Where'd my herring go? There we are. So yeah, it's quite a big bait, whole live bait. You can hook these through the tail when balloon fishing, which that's what I'm doing. But if I'm trolling along,
Seems to be better if you work through the mouth so they stay alive. These will stay alive all day. Sometimes I don't catch a fish all day. I think, mate, you deserve to live, and I'll let them go again. Made mincemeat out of that. Oh my, what was that? I got something different this time. No, I don't. It's another big snapper. You! Good snapper. That had a big run to start with. I thought I might have been onto a kingy. That is, oh, it's a beast. Beast of a snapper! Woohoo! Unreal. Well, it's pretty similar to the one I caught this morning, but which is still a big fish. Stoked. And he's got it. Yoo-hoo-hoo! Another beautiful snapper. Probably around the 5 kilo mark. Actually, I dare say 7 kilos. Between 5 and 7. Oh, look at the beautiful colours on that. Well, that's topped off my day. Whew. Awesome. I've just decided to move my swag out of the cave. I've had a look around here a lot, and I can see how this cliff's been falling down, and the last thing I want to see is that cliff fall down while I'm in there. And it looks like there's a bit of rain coming tomorrow, so yeah, it's a time when that cliff could fall. So yeah, it's not what I want to see happening. So I've got 2 more nights, and I'm going to sleep out of the cave. Unfortunately, running out of battery power with my phone, so might not be catching all the footage towards the end. But yeah, so far it's been an awesome trip. 4 snapper, heaps of herring, and a squid, and hopefully tomorrow get a few more fish, and I'll try to save a little bit of battery power. Hopefully I can get a kingy or a sambo. See how we go. Tonight I'm just having a little explore around the island after a great day's fishing, and it's just paradise, I must say. This is a beautiful spot. When the sun goes down, it starts to get a little chilly, but you can get the fire going. Beautiful. Just great sleeping to the sound of the waves rolling through. And it's good to see the swells dropped off a bit from the previous night. But yeah, what I've found is this island's a lot like a massive mountain, really. You can't even get to the other side. I've explored it by kayak, gone around to the other side, and it's pretty treacherous around that side, but yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of other islands in this vicinity, which I hope to explore again, because I'm really enjoying this trip. It's awesome. Yeah, Australia is just a great country to be in. We've got opportunities like this where you can go to an island, get it to yourself. It's just amazing. And yeah, I just feel so stoked that every footprint on this island is my own footprints. It's great. I can spend, 4 days here and not see a single soul. Catch my own fish, eat my own fish. Yeah, it's wicked. I'm loving this. other cave where I spend a lot of my time. Not quite as exciting as the other cave, but this is where I prepare for awesome trips like that, and hopefully I can do another one soon, because that was just wicked. On the final day I heard some bad weather was coming, so I had to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and do the night mission without any lights through the night, and just got away. There's a bit of a storm coming, so I had to do it, and fortunately I made it home safely, and yeah, I'm stoked. I can't wait to do more missions like that. It was just wicked fun. I've got a few other islands on my list that I want to camp at, test out the fishing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels, Australian Kayak Angler, AKATV, and the Average Angler Fishing Adventures. And all the proceeds from that will go to our charity, Owen Francis Foundation. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.